have a career after this. I'm going to be honest, he broke me. He broke. And then I was like, no, this isn't right. It's just not right.
Well, here's what happens when you are so used to not having to follow any rules, you get all of these lefty numbnuts being banned on Twitter, and it's delicious. Here's Ethan Klein, the dude who was saying that he wanted Ben Shapiro to be gassed first in the next Holocaust, and he thought it would be funny to go out there and impersonate Elon Musk on Twitter. Well, you got banned, essay. Ethan Klein banned on Twitter after mocking Elon Musk over verification fiasco. No, that's not at all what happened. That's not at all what happened. Ethan Klein over here impersonated Elon Musk, which is a clear violation of the Twitter rules. That's why he's been banned. Has nothing to do with Elon Musk's thin skin. He clearly doesn't have thin skin. He's been mocking all of you idiots all over Twitter, from AOC to Kathy Griffin, with a little bit of Ethan Soy Klein in between over here. You idiots have been screaming for weeks now, since Elon Musk said he was going to sell verifications. You said, my girds, you can't sell verifications. That's going to cause rampant impersonation. And then what did you do? You started impersonating people. And then you were told out front, this is a clear violation of the rules. And then you get banned and you cry about it. So Ethan Klein, gone, delicious. 2 point something, maybe 3 million followers, gone, nuked. They're not used to having to follow rules. They're used to Twitter doing everything to conservatives and letting these idiots slide. And again, this one's even more delicious because I hate this. I don't even really know anything about Ethan Klein other than him being a tard. But this chick over here, this rampant TDS haver, same exact thing. Goes out and says, how dare you? How dare you? Rampant fraud will take place on Twitter if anybody could be verified. And then you go out and you commit fraud. You go out and commit fraud. And then you whine and cry that you've been suspended, that your account's been nuked. How are you shocked by this? Oh, wait. You're shocked by this, again, because you guys are so used to not following any of these rules. And then you scream, I thought it was for free speech. I thought it was for free speech. First of all, who are you trying to appeal to? You guys are not for free speech. You guys have a gigantic problem with us laughing about your bathrooms. You have a gigantic problem with us telling you maybe you shouldn't encourage small, impressionable youth to cut their genitalia up. None of that is a violation of any rules, by the way. Having an opinion about the election, having an opinion about basic biology, none of that's a violation of any of these rules outright. But committing fraud is. Impersonating somebody and committing fraud is. Fraud's not free speech, idiots. Again, you're appealing to the people who've been banned for 6 years for having an opinion about this election. The election where the results were counted without Republicans in the room. The election where votes were counted after everybody who's supposed to be watching the count is kicked out because a water main breaks. Then you find out a water main didn't break. We've got a problem in this country with you idiots on the left-hand side telling everybody, no, it's totally fine to ban people who've got a problem with people kneeling and stepping all over the American flag. None of these, by the way, are actual violations. You make them violations later on. Can't question the election, can't question climate change, can't question biolabs in Ukraine. Can't have an opinion on any of this. You guys have banned us, silenced us, deplatformed us, unpersoned us, demonetized us. And now you're trying to appeal to our emotions because you're being kicked off. You're committing fraud. You're actually committing fraud over here, and it's a clear violation of the rules. And that's why you're gone. Breaking, Kathy, this isn't breaking anymore, it happened last night. Kathy Griffin's Twitter account permanently suspended for impersonating Elon Musk. And here you go. This is going forward, any Twitter handles engaging in impersonation without clearly specifying parody will be permanently suspended. And so Ethan thought this was funny. He's like, the H3 podcast dude was like, well, I'm going to impersonate you, and I'll just put parody in the header and all this type of stuff, and I'll put it in my bio. Yeah, but it's not parody. You're going out there and you're trying to make a statement. You're trying to go out there and show everybody how the verification process is going to be a problem because fraud will be committed, but then you go out and you're actually committing fraud. You're not a parody account. You're a hyper-partisan political account. And you're committing fraud. So you're banned. Kathy Griffin also banned. And so listen, we previously issued warnings before suspension, but now that we're rolling out widespread verification, there will be no warning. And they thought they could just keep doing it. And again, these people have never been held accountable for their actions for years. They're upper echelon Twitter blue check royalty. And so they'll say they'll do death threats against Republicans. They'll do death threats against Donald Trump. They'll mock Rand Paul being attacked by his neighbor. They'll go out there and they'll be insane with their rhetoric and then commit fraud, and they were never held accountable. Well, now you are held accountable, and now you're upset. Now all of a sudden you're upset. And again, who are you appealing to? We don't care. We hate you. We would have had empathy, maybe a little bit of sympathy, maybe some telepathy for you years ago when it was happening to us. But because you guys cheered it happening to us, I want you destroyed. I want you kicked off of everything. I want you kicked off of Twitter and Instagram. I want you demonetized. I want you unplatformed. And then you'll understand what it's like. But you ain't going to get any sympathy from us. We've already gone through all of this. We've already built up alt platforms. We've already gone out there and created a community on other places like Rumble and Gab. You ain't going to get any sympathy from me. I hate you. I want you upset. I want you crumpled in. I laugh and lick up and lap up your tears, you idiot. So cry more because it's delicious. I put that in my coffee essays. Account suspended. Boom. Gone. Gone, chica. Keep doing this. Keep doing this. Keep thinking that rules don't apply to you. And see what happens, idiots, in this new paradigm that we constructed over here. This is MAGA country. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Support the channel. If you want to be kept up to date on lefties finally figuring out that the real world ain't old school Twitter anymore, hit that subscribe button and make way. Because the salt must flow.